A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome on board today's flight. We're flying from Darwin, Australia to Singapore. We are just getting ready for pushback. As you can see, the pushback duct is in position, ready for connection. Okay, so we shall close our F cargo and forward entry, and also the finger or the jetway can also disconnect. So yeah, we are fully loaded today. We have 147 passengers on board, all going to Singapore. So, for those who are interested, our departure, our arrival into Darwin was actually very interesting. We did an NDB Tango along with a circle to land runway 29er. So, if you want to know how I did it, or how you guys can do it in your next flight, just watch the video. I think it's the previous one from this one. Yeah. Cool. So pushback time we're scheduled actually is 0345. Correction 0355. But yeah, I was getting some food, so that's why we were a bit delayed. The captain was hungry. It's a bit early in the morning, so let's get started. It's not early in the morning, so what am I saying? It's a Monday. I have Monday off for some reason. Okay, enough of my life. Let's get started. Okay. And let's ding the bell, let the passengers know that we are ready for pushback. Let's just say we got pushback clearance. Darwin traffic, Singapore 252, pushback runway 29er Darwin. Okay, we're on Vatsim network as per usual. So as per departures we will go, we're doing the Julie 6 departure, it's an hour and a half departure to Julie. So we're doing runway 29 departure, so that's the first waypoint is going to be Nasuk's at or above 4,000. And we are able to do this altitude restriction, hence no message in the scratchpad. So let's get moving. Cockpit released and transponder mode Charlie. Look at our beautiful aircraft. Sometimes I have to trigger the pushback to do its thing. Okay, we'll be doing a standard engine start, engine right, and then engine left, if that's okay. Okay, right is clear. And left is also clear. Pushback time 0400, 5 minutes delay. Okay. Okay, before start checklist. It's underneath my keyboard. Autopilot disengage bar is up, autothrottle is on, fuel pumps all on, including center fuel pumps. Anti-collision light is on, the ground crew is clear, engine area is clear. Engine start checklist, engine display, selected. Backs off, engine start switches, ground. Starting right engine. A bit of a gloomy day in Australia today. That shall not stop us. Okay, right engine stabilized, starting left engine. I think I have a view for this one, there it is. Yeah, and in the meantime I've been practicing my landings quite a bit, so I think I can consistently hit a butter. So that's 1.1 G to 1.1 G G-force and 100 feet per minute rate of descent on touchdown. So yeah, I don't wanna I don't know, put up the stakes too high, But I think today's touchdown is gonna be a lot better because I've become I understand how to land this plane now. Before it was just like trial and error, but now I know this is how you do it. You flare it around 20 feet very late. You look down the runway. You know all the tricks. All the tricks in the book. You just add them together. But especially for the 7.3. Okay, we 2 good engine starts. You made this connected tuck. See you on the left. Thank you so much for the pushback, Mr. Australians. Yeah, would never say that. They go throw crocodile at me if I did that. Apparently Darwin's famous for his crocodiles. I'm not too certain, you know. Yeah. Okay. Alamak. Alamak. My bad guys, my bad. My flippin' bad. Okay, cool. That was stupid for me, I'm so sorry guys. I completely forgot about the sequence where you have to turn on the generators 1 and 2. That's why we've checklists, oh my god! Okay, before taxi checklist, generators 1 and 2 on, probe heat on, wing anti-ice off, engine anti-ice is off, Bex auto, isolation valve auto, IPU bleed off, APUs off, engine start switches continuous. Elevator trim 5 units set, flight controls. For right, for aft, for forward. Flight controls checked. Sorry, disregard. Rudder left, rudder right. And recall. Alright, that ruined the startup procedure of this aircraft. Failing to do the generators 1 and 2. That's so silly. Okay. And that as well. Darwin traffic, Singapore 5, correction Singapore 252, texting runway 29er, backtrack full length, Darwin. And yep, we put our taxi light on. A taxi. Flaps 5 for departure. So we're gonna be going straight next to the air transport apron, which is on our left. And then we're going to be making a right turn onto Echo 2, as here the charts say. We're going to backtrack all full length runway 29. Just make sure not to go too fast, because there's a lot of these little turns when you're on the apron. Apparently it looked like it rained recently at Darwin, so yeah. Maybe we have to recalculate for wet runway. Okay, nothing changed in the takeoff performance data, so still due rate Toga 1, cell temp 35 degrees, flaps 5. Is that a rotary aircraft? Nah, it's just these. Love to know what's in that hangar though. Oh boy. Checklist fell on the floor. Pretty heavy today. I think it's the heaviest I've ever been on the 7.3. I think our takeoff weight was what, 58 points? No, that's our zero fuel weight. Yeah, we're 71.2 tons. That's like a lot. I mean, coming from the 777, right? It's nothing but not even 1/3 of the gross weight of the 777. But yeah. It does get to you sometimes when you're seeing, oh wow, this plane is actually so light. When in reality, 70 tons is a lot. Okay, Darwin traffic, Singapore 252, entering runway 29er, full length backtrack, runway runway 29 departure, downwind traffic. Okay, runway 29 flights are on, wing lights on, strips. So if I'm taxiing a bit slow today, I just want to make sure I'm going where I need to go. I'm sorry, why did that not? APU is still running apparently. Now even though we're on a runway, we still have to abide, I think, by the speed limitations, I think. Like 30 knots, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong actually, because you're on a runway, right? You could technically be departing and say, hey, I was departing, of course I'm gonna go above 30 knots, man. But I think that's not allowed. I think 30 knots is still the maximum here. I would love to have this, where was it? This thing to work. Currently it doesn't work because there's no second page that actually gives you the results when you put in all this data. It's only page 1 of 1. So yeah. Spent like a few minutes getting all the data and then putting in there. Just to figure out that hey, there is no calculation page. So yeah, we scheduled time for the off time is no, sorry, out time is 0412. So we're on time. I think we can actually depart a bit earlier. Is there actually anyone at Darwin? No. Bruh. This looks weird actually, but it's... There's a lot of tarmac here, I just noticed. A lot of ground. Okay. We spun ourselves around and now we're on runway 29. Similarly like how we did the circle to land, I said when we just landed, we were on the approach end of runway 11 and now we're on the departure end of runway 29. So, same thing I said again. Okay, before takeoff checklist, fuel flow. Reset. Then rate normal. Center fuel pumps are on, NTI is off, flight instruments checked, engine instruments are displayed. Takeoff data, so V1 we have a speed of 145, V rotate 146, V2 speed 151. Okay, request takeoff clearance, takeoff clearance has been received, landing lights are on, strobe lights are on, we entered the runway, taxi lights off, transponder TARA set because we entered the runway, captain's clock, click, and traffic, and let's depart. And one toga. Speed live. 80 knots.
80 knots.
Hold. V1. Rotate.
Rotate.
Oh, we lost a sudden bit of thrust there. Okay, airborne still.
Positive rate.
Go up. Okay, that was pretty close actually. We passed our V1 and our engine started to spool back down, which is gave me a heart attack there. Thought we had an engine failure.
400.
Checked. Okay, after takeoff checklist complete. Downwind traffic Singapore 252 airborne, we're passing 800 for final 360 Julie 6 departure, Darwin. Okay, for some reason, like when on rotation, right, my throttles, all the throttles like to disconnect. It's because there's my plastic throttles that I have right now, they're very, very finicky, and sometimes they give ghost inputs. So like tiny little vibrations in the ground cause them to send another thrust signal to the sim, and the sim says, okay, you're taking manual control, so we're gonna disconnect all the throttles, which is obviously not what I'm trying to do. It's like, for example, someone walking next to me, like, yeah. Okay, we can really see how heavy we are because look how slowly we're climbing to our flaps bugs. Flaps 1, speech at flaps 1. Also it could be because I'm not following the proper VNAV. It flaps up. Pitch trim logic on my yoke right now that I have physically is completely wrong. I'm using the Moza AY210. Which has force feedback and all that, but it just does not have a proper profile for the 737. I tried making my best, this is the best I can do, but still it's something I really can't change. It's within its design with the pitch. But hey, we're following pretty well now. Pretty nice day actually, the weather cleared up when we departed. Overhead Nastux 4000 and above. Let's make sure we make that. Okay, we just 50 feet below, but it's okay. Man, these aircraft are so modern. Like, how did it calculate that we would be exactly at 4,000 feet with just a direct? Like, I'm impressed already. Like, this thing is from the 1970s, keep that in mind. Wow. And I wasn't even following the VNAV properly. And we forgot to put our weather radars on. Oh god damn it. That's why I need a captain with me to remind me of this stuff, man. I can't do single man cockpit. And straight over the ocean we go. I think that would signal for Command B to be on. Because what are we doing now? We're flying over the ocean, man. Not much to do. Anyhow, transition altitude, transition altitude is going to be 1000. So yeah, I'm going to be leaving you guys off to Unicom now, and I really hope you enjoyed this departure video. And I'll see you guys in the landing, and hopefully we will do a smooth one, because I think I now understand how to land this beast. All that being said, 1 to Unicom, and see ya.